Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's Annuity Agent, licensed in all 50 states, including that beautiful one you're sitting in. Today's topic, annuity examples using income riders. A lot of you know what income riders are. Most of you do not. And I'm going to factually and brutally tell you the truth about income riders. And we're going to give some examples of how they work and how you could possibly consider them for your, retirement income plan. But not until we listen to some really good alternative punkish music. All right, so what is an income rider to an annuity? I get that question a lot. I get the question of how much does a $100,000 income rider pay? that question, which you can't answer, trick question, because I need a lot of information from you, because income riders are lifetime income products. Now, got a call the other day from Chester, and Chester goes, hey, I just want to buy the income rider. I don't want to buy the annuity. I don't want to buy the index annuity it's attached to. I just want the income rider. Stay annuity, man. Well, Chester, you can tell Martha, your wife, that you cannot do that. Income riders are not standalone products. You attach them at the time of application. Your decision, but the reason that I like income riders, it's a flexible, and we'll go over that in a minute, but it's a flexible lifetime income guarantee that you can choose the start date in the future. Now, we'll talk about flexible. When I ask the two questions, what do you want the money to contractually do, and when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? I ask everyone those two questions, and your answer is, I want income, and I want income to start later. There are only two types of annuities that we'll quote: deferred income annuities and income riders. Now, deferred income annuities, I've done videos on that. That's an irrevocable pension product that you can start in the future and know to the penny what that lifetime income stream is going to be. And you can use it in, IRA, non-IRA, Roth IRA, whatever. Income riders, same thing. You can use it in IRA, Roth IRA, non-IRA, but it's a future pension guarantee that you choose at the time of application, but you can change it. Now, with deferred income annuities, yes, you can change earlier or later, but you can change the start date on income riders, but you can also choose not to even use the income rider. As an example, let's just say you bought an income rider, and we typically attach income riders to index annuities, fixed index annuities, because fixed index annuities, CD-type product, but it's a cost-effective and efficient delivery system for that income guarantee. Because you said, hey, I want income, I want it to start in the future. That's the way to use it, and that's how we use it. We really don't look at the accumulation value because indexed annuities are fixed annuities and they're going to lock in any gains, and it's a good product, but the income rider is where we're focused. So if you said, I need income in the future, and we're going to quote all income riders, I'm only going to talk about the guarantee of the income rider. But you could get to the end of that term. Let's just say you bought an income rider, you want income to start in 7 years. You could get to the 7 years and your life had changed and say, you know what? I don't really want the income rider. I don't need the income rider. That's fine. That's the flexibility that I like. You could start it sooner, you could start it later. You don't have to start it at all. But it is for the planners out there that need some flexibility, but yet want to know to the penny what that income rider is going to be. Now, income riders are missold. That's an understatement in the annuity industry. Agents will let their clients sometimes believe that that's yield. Income riders, if you draw just a visual, draw a line down the blank sheet of paper. This side is the accumulation value side, the real money side. This side is the phantom account, monopoly money income rider side. And a lot of times that's growing by a high percentage, 7 or 8, 9%. Stop. It's not yield. Jimmy Carter's not in office. He's building houses in Georgia, I hope, if he's still alive. It's not yield. You can't peel off the 7 or 8%, but you can use this to calculate that initial income stream. That's income riders. But a lot of agents and advisors will not fully explain that phantom account monopoly money or leave those two phrases out. Have you think that you're getting 7 to 8%. I have the call from Chester every week. I'm going to buy this 8% annuity. You don't have an 8% annuity. You have an 8% income rider that's a phantom account, monopoly money that you can only use for lifetime income, and that's fine. The other way that the income rider is missold is agents will say this in a broad brush. They'll say, well, you can get this income rider and it has free long-term care. No, it does not. Okay? Long-term care is a health insurance product, and what they are alluding to in a very poor fashion is some income riders will increase the income stream when you get sick. There's a lot of rules with these enhanced benefit confinement care riders. Without getting into the weeds, and I've done videos on these riders, these types of confinement care benefits. When you get sicker, you get your money back quicker. So in essence, you're proving to the annuity company that your life expectancy is less, which means there's going to be fewer payments. And, just understand kind of in the long-term care, even though this isn't long-term care, but in that confinement care, you're getting sick mode, when you can't do 2 of the 6 daily functions of life, which is feed yourself and clothe yourself and bathe yourself. First of all, life stinks. Second of all, you're going to live an average of 3 years and a maximum of 7. But once again, this isn't long-term care. We're talking about confinement care or enhanced benefit. Just remember this. If you get sicker, you get your money back quicker. And in a perfect world, it's used only as supplemental coverage, not primary coverage. Never cash in your long-term care coverage, your real long-term care for this. It's supplemental, or if you're smoking, 12 packs of Newport, the menthols, swishing it down with Grey Goose, then you're going to get the policy. It's guaranteed issue. That's good, but if it's guaranteed issue, it's not as good as something that you had to go through underwriting for. So income riders can offer that. Not all do. At the time of this taping, I'd say there's around 20 carriers that offer that confinement care enhanced benefit. And if that's what you want, if that's important to you, we can go through those carriers. We can explain everything to you. We can send you the specimen policy. You can read it. Oh, by the way, if your brother's trying to sell you an annuity, or a friend, whatever, and they won't give you a specimen policy, they're not your friend or brother. I mean, they shouldn't be selling you an annuity. We'll always send you as much information as humanly possible. Why? Because there's never an urgency to buy any type of annuity. The urgency is for you to fully understand it before you buy it. Hello. These are contracts. They're not investments. They're contracts. Don't believe me? You're going to get a contract in the mail. It's called a policy when you buy one, regardless of type. So also, too, can't hate all annuities because there's different types. And by the way, you already own the best lifetime income annuity, which is Social Security. So let's talk another thing about income riders. Another example is, I got a call the other day. Yeah, I love the income rider, but I need it to increase with inflation. Stan, the annuity man, that's what I need. Guy was really confident. I'm like, okay. If anyone ever tells you that they have the annuity rider that increases with inflation and tracks it, they're lying through their teeth. There is no such thing. You got to be smart enough. As they say in Vegas, if you don't know who the rube at the table is, rube means sucker, it's you. And you don't want to be that. So for people that say, whoa, my indexed annuity with income rider adjusts with inflation, bull crap. Let me tell you what they're saying. If the index is going to increase the income by that amount, I'm going to give you a visual. Here's the income rider without the increase. Here's the income rider with the increase. All the annuity company does is they just significantly lower that initial payment. You're not going to get your cake and eat it too. You're not beating the system. You're not smarter than everybody, even though you might be. You're not with the annuities world, period. And don't let your agent advisor, first of all, it should be me, but let's just say you have to use those people. Don't let them bamboozle you. We can sell every income rider out there on the planet on the fixed side. I do not sell variable annuities, nothing against them. I just don't sell anything that goes down. Variable annuities have income riders attached to them as well. But what we have found, in the majority of the cases, not all, the income rider guarantee is higher. Only buy annuities for the contractual guarantee. The will do, not might do. Will do is what it's going to do contractually. Might do is the hypothetical, theoretical, back-tested, unicorn chasing the butterflies nonsense that you hear. So on the income rider side, you have to shop all carriers for that highest contractual guarantee, and we will do that for you. Hey, newsflash. Okay, if you want an income rider quote, you can go to my site at theannuityman.com and request one. We'll turn that pretty much same day in most cases. Also, too, you can get my book, Income Rider Owner's Manual. Sign up. We'll ship it to you for free under no obligation, and no one's going to call you or show up at your doorstep. But the news flash that I want to give you is that very, very soon at the time of this taping, and if you're watching it 5 years from now, you're like, old news, Dan. But at the time of this taping, very, very soon, you'll be able to go to our site and punch in the information and run your own income rider quotes real time, just like you do with our other annuity calculators. We have immediate annuity, deferred income annuity, qualified longevity annuity calculators that you can just punch it in 24/7 and get your quote right then. We are getting ready to be the first that's going to do the income rider quotes real time. That's a big deal because with 10,000 baby boomers reaching retirement age every single day, a lot of people want income right now, which is fine. That's immediate annuity stuff. But a lot of people want income down the road to pair up with their Social Security annuity income as well. So that is good news. Hey, do me a favor, share, like, and subscribe all at the same time. You've got multiple fingers. You can do it all at the same time. Share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man video.